Hello, friends. How are you? If we're not friends, we should be. My name's AlJ, and I'll be doing a reading for Taurus. Taurus, when I was tapping into your energy, I was seeing a Black Panther. And when I see a Black Panther, that for me is the energy of needing to reclaim your power. It's tapping into your strength, it's tapping into your courage, your bravery. It's needing to be, uh, to put your big person pants on, right? And get something done, right? Even if it's scary, even if you're shaking in your boots, I'm getting that you got to just tap into that strength. I did feel like a like a nervousness or like a fear. Felt something like in the pit of my stomach um, when I was tapping into that energy. So maybe you're working through fear at this time, or someone around you is. Um, but yeah, you got it. You've been able to handle everything you've handled up until this point of your life, Taurus. So anyway, I'm going to be using the regular, degular right away to do your spread. And then I'm going to be using the Moonology Manifestation Oracle cards to get you any advice or supplemental information. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it, Taurus. All right. Whew. Thank you, Angels of Light. I just heard someone is running away from success. Okay. Thank you, Angels of Love, Light, Guidance, and Protection. I ask that you please bring forth messages for the collective of Taurus. What is it that Taurus needs to see, needs to hear, needs to know, and needs to understand? It's talking about strength. Okay. What is it that Taurus needs to hear, see, know, and understand? Anything that will touch their minds, hearts, and souls and spirits, and help them align for the highest good of all. Yeah, I keep getting this fear with you. Okay. Thank you. Appreciate you. All right. What do we have here for Taurus, please? For the collective of Taurus. All right. A strength card came out again. Yeah, I'm seeing Taurus locked down here. You're like shutting down, Taurus. We have the Four of Pentacles. We have the Two of Swords. We have the Strength card. And we have the Ten of Swords here. Man, Taurus. Okay. So what I'm seeing here for you, Taurus, is you shutting down. Like I said, we have two indications of that, right? One that was at the bottom of the deck and one that was part of your spread. The Four of Pentacles is an energy where we hold back from or hold on to things as a means to protect ourselves, to maintain a sense of security, stability, whatever, right? Um, it's like, I don't know if you can see the facial expression on this card here, but it's one of fear. It's one of nervousness. It's, if I let go of one of these pentacles, I'm not going to be okay, kind of thing, right? So it's kind of locking down. And then you have the Two of Swords here, which is kind of like digging your heels in. It's a card of a decision that needs to be made, right? But it isn't being made due to resistance to new ideas or resistance to opening up to new things, feeling like you don't know which way to go, right? Um, it's just an impasse. I'm seeing two very stationary energies here in two different senses. And I'm seeing that it is because of something in your past. Under this Four of Pentacles, we have the Six of Cups here, and the Six of Cups represents past. It represents memories. It could even be like connections that we've had. But yeah, I'm seeing a locking down here because what Taurus is trying to do, or someone Taurus is dealing with is trying to do, is protect themselves from a Ten of Swords situation. Ten of Swords being pain and situations that end badly, right? Um, what I'm seeing here, though, is that you are being encouraged to open up, to join the world, maybe to invest, to actually decide, right, to pick something. And that's going to require this strength, this bravery, this courage, discipline, whatever from you. But it just kind of feels like you're not feeling ready to do that right now. Okay. So let's go ahead and where should I start? They're telling me to start at the Ten of Swords, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. Let's see why this is here. Why is the Ten of Swords here for Taurus, please? I'm hearing uh, some of you are trying not to make a decision to avoid getting hurt, and some of y'all need to know that you can still get hurt when you don't make a decision, right? So I don't know who needs to hear that, but I just heard that message. Okay, why is the Ten of Swords here, please, for Taurus? Yeah, all right. Okay, more overthinking. We have the Eight of Swords here at the bottom of the deck. We have the Magician, the Queen of Swords, and the Seven of Cups. All right. Yeah, it's some of you. What I'm getting here is like there's a need for you to like exercise your discernment. I see that some of you guys like oscillate between having clarity, right, and seeing things clearly and seeing things for what they are, and then also the illusions that you tell yourself here, or like feeling like you don't have enough information, or feeling like you're gaslighting yourself, or feeling like things are too good to be true, or something like that in relation to something that you're trying to manifest, that you're trying to bring into fruition. And again, the culprit here, I don't think is anything outside of you. It is simply the way that you're looking at things. It's the way that you're thinking about things. This is a card of analysis paralysis. It's I'm thinking so much that I'm creating a prison of my own making and I can't move, when really this person is not trapped in this, whatever they're enclosed in is like toilet paper at best, and if they just shimmy a little bit it won't even be a problem. So there's a need for you to drop this burden, right? To exercise your discernment, to not let pain that you've experienced color your current experience, but um, to allow yourself to learn from that, right? The sword suit is it's facts, it's data, it's words, it's thoughts, it's things like that. It's information. And with the Ten of Swords, yeah, you're hurt here, but now you have information that you didn't have before. You know what you like, what you don't like, what you should have done, what you can do next time, the lessons that you've learned, boundaries that you probably need to set, whatever, right? So you are well equipped to handle your next option or next path here, but you have to believe that you fully integrated and learned those lessons here. So trust what you do know, because some of you guys, like, again, you keep going between like, I can see clearly, or, oh my God, is this going to go left? I know what it is versus I don't have control over this. Like it's an internal battle that I'm getting here with Taurus, okay? Which is keeping you stuck in some way. All right, so let's look at the strength card. Why is the strength card here? Actually, let's look at the Two of Swords. Is actually, they wanted me to do the Two of Swords first for whatever reason. All right. Why is the Two of Swords here, please, for Taurus? Why is the Two of Swords here? I just saw the Three of Pentacles, which is teamwork, collaboration. Um, Interesting. It didn't come out, it didn't jump out, but okay. So I'm going to take these. We have the Queen of Wands, the Tower, the Six of Cups, the Ten of Pentacles, and Temperance. I usually don't take these many cards, but they told me to. So, and then we have the Seven of Swords here at the bottom of the deck. Oh my goodness. So this lack of making a decision, or digging your heels in, or pretending you don't see things, or not opening up, whatever, however this is playing out for you, Taurus, is because there's something you're avoiding. There's something that you're avoiding. There's something that you are. Again, I'm getting it something from the past, and again, the Six of Cups did come back up. I'm seeing that there's a need for you to confront whatever it is that happened to you, so that you can fully operate um, in a more present way currently. So here's what's being said here. The Queen of Wands is an energy of knowing your worth. It's being confident. It's knowing your power, your ability to work the room, knowing that you have this talent, skills, and abilities. Um, it's just like feeling yourself, really, right? I'm also seeing here with the Tower and the Six of Cups here that there's something that may have shaken your confidence in the past, right? As it relates to your Ten of Pentacles. So Ten of Pentacles could be it's a long-term goal. It's something that you want to build. It's something that's sustainable, something that feeds itself. This could be, um, you know, a long-term job that you want, a long-term relationship, your idea of family. It's something that is sustainable and should be able to last you. There's something here that has hindered your ability to feel confident in going for whatever that is for you. And with temperance here, there's a healing that needs to occur here because whatever that was is still at the forefront of your mind. This is you paying attention to something that fell apart um, in your past, which is why in your current situation, you're kind of locked down and creating your own block here. Okay. There's some healing that needs to occur. All right. And it can't happen if you're running away from things, pretending things didn't happen, um, ignoring it, right? Not opening up to new situations that will prove to you that this won't happen every single time, whatever it is here. But yeah, that's got to be addressed. Taurus is what I'm getting. Okay, so let's look at the strength. The strength card. Let's see why that's here. Yeah, I just heard it's brave to use your heart. This is true. Okay, the sun card just fell out. I think that was the sun card. It's face down, so I don't know, but I saw the sun. Yeah, it is. It is the sun. The sun, the Two of Pentacles, and Temperance. Yeah, and then we have the Eight of Cups here. This is you, Taurus, needing to make decisions here that are going to lead you to your happiness, but also to your healing here, right? The temperance can be healing, and the sun is happiness, joy, freedom, all the things. And then the Two of Pentacles is making a decision. It's managing things, that pros and cons list. It's being able to juggle multiple things, right? I'm getting that there is a decision here that needs to be made that requires some sort of strength, bravery, courage, discipline that could lead you to happiness and healing if you let it. But it requires you with this Eight of Cups to let go of some sort of emotional weight that you're carrying from a past situation that's affecting you currently, whether you see that or not. So if you're feeling locked down, if you're feeling like you're not actively choosing, if you're running away from people or situations, um, if you're the source of the block in your life here, it's because there's something back there that you haven't fully healed yet. Okay, so take time to think about what that is and see whether you're operating out of fear instead of out of love for yourself and or a situation external to you. Okay. Yeah, we have the Knight of Wands here, which is taking your passion, your movement, your excitement, your creativity out in the world and using it. Wow, and right under that, we have the Ace of Cups and the Justice. Some of y'all are being encouraged to go out there and chase the things that really light up your heart here. The Ace of Cups is a new beginning and something that feels good to you. And justice could be what you deserve. It's fairness, it's balance, it's what you deserve. Some of y'all, you not opening up to a new situation or trying something new is keeping you from getting what you deserve after going through whatever this was. Okay? So if you find something exciting, if you find something worth investing in or that piques your interest or that you care about or something like that, whether it's some sort of project or a job or a person or something like that, I would suggest exploring it. because it looks good. Okay. All right. So let's look at the advice. Something just flipped over. The Fool and the Chariot. So again, that's the same message. The Fool is starting something new. It's taking a leap of faith. It's just jumping into things and seeing what happens. And the Chariot is momentum. It's forward movement. It's like this is basically Spirit's way of like nudging you to try something new because it feels like some of y'all are going to experience a dullness or some sort of pain by locking yourself down. All right. So get out there again is basically what this reading is telling you. So let's look at the oracle cards here. Let's look at the advice they have here for you. All right. Thank you, angels of love, light, guidance, and protection. I ask you please bring forth messages for the collective of Taurus. What is it that Taurus needs to know? They need to hear any advice that they can take with them as they move forward from this reading today, please. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, that one. Be proud of yourself and take inspired action. Be proud of yourself. So what this is telling me here is that this is you again needing to look at what you have survived, what you've gone through, and to take inventory of what you've learned, right? How you've grown from a situation, right? You're smarter now, you know better now, you have the ability to speak up for yourself now, you have the ability to set boundaries, you have the ability to pull back when you need to, you have the ability to keep yourself safe, you can see the red flags now, right? These are all things that you should be proud of and that you probably wouldn't be able to do if this had not happened to you. I'm not saying you have to be happy that this happened to you, but you are a better version of yourself now because those things have happened to you. Now there's a need for you to trust yourself as you move forward. So, because you will know if you fully trust yourself that this won't happen to you again in this way. Okay? Take inspired action. This is getting excited about life again. Not everything is about doom and gloom. Not everything is going to end up in a catastrophe, right? Allow yourself to open up, allow yourself to decide, allow yourself to be brave here, and allow yourself to have new experiences, is what it's telling you here. Because some of these new experiences are the blessing that you asked for and are the things that may even aid you in your healing. Okay? So that's what I have for you, Taurus. Thank you for watching. Please make sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe, and to hit the bell. It helps me as a creator and helps people who don't know me or haven't seen these videos. It puts it into the algorithm so that they can get the help that they need. And it also helps us build community that way. If you want a personal reading, go to the link in my bio. I still offer those. And I think that's all I have. So I'm wishing you the very best. Be brave. Trust yourself. I know you can do it. I love you. And I will see you later, Taurus. All right.